pretty full, I imagine.
We have at least one or two fully open. We've been pairing things that could be paired. So I think you still have plenty of space. You might want to ask the data logger when they come on. But we still have space, definitely, for something big. And you could probably throw some little things in here and there. There's a drift kelp in the slurp, so that is taken. I guess they don't fill that up again.
Well, I thought they had multiple canisters for the slurp.
I'm not sure. I think the kelp frond is stuck in the slurp.
Oh,
it may not have made its way all the way through.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I'll see what's going on with that. Okay. So if we see habitat, because we have what, 2 hard habitats, it looks like we got a lot of mixed and 3 soft. So I guess it's okay to do transects in soft, correct? Because we don't have, it's not completely dominated by soft transects.
Yeah, up to 5. And like I said, number 10 was pretty hard, but we got some mix, so I just put it in the mixed.
Okay, that sounds good. And then, do you have any idea? I know Jan will probably jump on later anyway. G's pretty far, so I know we're going to be doing this for a while. And in fact, we got to be on deck by 8, I believe. So I think that means we're pulling probably at 7 or a little before.
Okay. Well, you'll probably get to G, and that was an alternative ending. So I think we're in good shape.
So it sounds like we're going to follow east to keep kind of along slope and then just go down slope to G. The one caveat to the pilots, it's the DP's is struggling to keep east. So I may start to bring our moves a little northeast and see how that's going. But that's my understanding of the plan. Does that sound good?
Yeah, whatever headway you can make. I would.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Just keep along
fine.
slope, keep along this contour, and then just jet to G so we minimize our downslope time.
Yeah, we were trying to minimize our downslope, but
sure.
You know, looking for hard bottom would be our goal, but we're happy with whatever we can get.
Exactly. When we jam to G, if we have just kind of loose contact with visual, and then we can,
I'll call him.
If we find anything interesting, we can turn around and do a transect uphill if we need to.
We stopped our move, and I think they're struggling to keep. Let me just talk to them real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Chad, if you don't need me, I'll sign off so others can be on. I think Gary is on link now.
Yep, I see him there. Okay, good.
Gary, hello.
Okay.
Hello, Gary.
Hi. All right,
Hi.
I'll sign off. Good luck. It's been fun. We saw some cool habitat, so hopefully you will.
Exactly, and so you'll be coming on shift when we're launching. They're launching the next one, so.
I think so.
Launch is
yeah.
Forecast to be midnight for dive 2. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for that.
All right.
Have a good one.
Get a nap.
Bye.
See you, Erica.
All right, so I put in 075.
Roger.
Yep.
And sorry, so Chad, just to review right now, you want to go along a contour, and we're going to be going kind of easterly on this contour.
Looks like for about 200 or so meters, and then we'll just jet north, or jam north. I like that. Jam the G.
Welcome to the jam.
Yeah.
All right. And do you guys want to do a transect along this contour, or you guys just want us to fly 200 meters to the east?
Well, I think we'll have enough time to do transects later, so for right now, we'll just cruise. I figured if we hit any hard or mixed, we might start a transect. And we still can do 1 or 2 soft transects. We have a max cap of 5, and we have, I think, 3 in the bag right now, so.
Sure thing. All right, well then, I'm ready. So,
yeah, the ship move's coming in right now.
Roger. So I'll just keep doing 075.
That's what I'm gonna see how it's going.
Roger that.
But if they're able to pull that move without, drifting, it's not bad for us either.
Yeah.
So.
What's the wind and current doing? 20 knots.
It's like 320 about. Current's 0.9 knots behind us.
Roger.
So opposing. I like the target that says Snail Egg City.
In science, just to get our bearings, what do we have available for sampling?
It looks like we have both forward bio boxes, 5 Niskins left, and then the only one slurp is taken, but was someone saying there was issue with slurp because of the kelp?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Sounds like it's stuck in the hose.
Kim has some remediation ideas, so we can try them out. But
all right, so just to be clear right now, slurp's not operational basically because the kelp's stuck in there?
correct.
Okay, thanks.
That would
All right,
help.
I'm going to keep these coming.
What time is pull time, by the way?
Let's see, we're at 1,000 meters, so let's do some. Chase, it'll probably be around, if we come up at 15 meters a minute, it'll probably be somewhere closer to like 640, 650 local time. Sorry, did I say Chase? Sorry, Chad. My bad.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 15.
Yeah. Probably closer to 640, so we can, we'll futz around on the sea surface for a few minutes while we try to get the vehicles aboard.
Okay.
Something's coming up.
One little return.
A rocky oasis. It's like someone dumped a toy box on the rocks or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
I guess while we wait for the ship, we can take a look. Marley, you want to go in?
Yes, I do.
All these things in here. That's good there. Just pan around. Looks like there's some trash in here too. Doesn't look like, looks like a rock though, right? Not anything man-made.
The rocks don't usually have grommets in them.
Did you see a grommet?
Isn't that what that is? I don't know. Might be
Oh, that hole there, you saying? Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, well.
Man-made object. Roger. All right, go and come with there, Marley.
do you want to try clearing the suction hose while we're here?
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll pop ahead a little bit and then. Or you can, do you want to do it on the fly or?
That might work as long as nothing goes wrong.
Roger that, on the fly. It's like the handle's all the way off to the side there.
It's helpful.
I'll get you on the hydraulics. What's this? Oh, sticky fingers.
I haven't tried to attack this thing since we put the snaggletooth on.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
I have a question about.
Oh, I think your link got cut off.
Checking V-Link.
How about now?
It's good?
Yep, loud and clear now. Oh, looks like you might have just got booted off again.
Yeah, it keeps muting me.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to log out.
Yeah, sometimes it's best to just restart.
Yeah, you can do another 40 meters bearing 075.
V-Link keeps kicking Gary and I out.
We hear you now.
Yeah, it'll work
myself.
for a little bit. And
yeah, so we're just keeping on this same heading, and doesn't look too slopey either way, so it'll bring us a little closer to G as we do this.
All right, V-Link keeps kicking me out and then logging back in, and Gary says it's happening to him too.
Did you restart the application?
I did. I force quit it and came back in.
This thing is so annoying.
Yeah, it kicks me out to the control panel, and then it says attempting to connect, and then I'll connect with a mute button. Then I got to hit the unmute, and I get like 5 or 10 seconds here, and then it'll kick me out again.
All right, let me get our people on that.
Yeah, same here. I get about 10 seconds and then it cuts out again.
A little underwhelmed with the impact this is having.
Dancing.
Perfect.
If you saw the kelp they sucked up, it was like huge, long, you know. So I just imagine getting like accordioned.
My nemesis.
If it's happening above Gary and I don't think restarting my machine will help.
Yeah,
Oops,
we're
sorry.
no worries. I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. We're gonna try to restart it on our end. So just stand by. We're working on it.
Roger.
What is that gelatinous up on the upper right? If you could come up a little. It was right out of frame on the, oh, well there's a big lobe 1804, but maybe that.
I shut that off more or less reflexively. I know Dan leaves it hot.
Well, it hasn't kicked me off for a minute. That's new.
Yeah, Chad, it looks like it might have just been our satellite signal was crapping out for a minute.
Yeah, okay.
So if you guys have been on, what it's showing on our side is you've been on for at least 2 minutes now, and it was kicking you off every 10 seconds. So hopefully it'll just continue now.
Okay, no worries.
If it starts to act up again, we'll reboot the whole system, but fingers crossed we might not have to do that if it'll just hang. Oh. All right, never mind. We are rebooting V-Link.
Kim, you're determined.
So Jess and Kim, this next move, I think I'm going to bring us 055. Just keep us getting closer.
The wind went down. That's kind of nice.
Say it again?
So the wind went down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the DP looks fine now. I don't know if they were just struggling with the due east for some reason, but
Aye.
they made some adjustment.
Pretty much shot my bolt on the suction sampler. I think we need to call a plumber.
Shot your bolt?
Mm-hmm.
That's a new expression for me.
No, that's a very old expression. Has to do with crossbows, actually.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, do you have to go to the bathroom?
This is a family show.
Families go to the bathroom.
It'd be great if you were trying to pick up a basketball or something.
Bridge now.
I love the way Ben calls in a move to the bridge. It sounds like he's doing them a favor.
How so? Overly polite?
No, like you could move. To
if you wouldn't mind, ever so kindly. I always do. Okay, great, thanks. When I see they entered it in. Okay, great, thanks.
For customer service, press 1.
That's
it's a mutual decision, really.
In Canada, we get for service in English, press 1. Pour service en français, appuyez le numéro 2.
Was that French?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Try not to get excited.
Well, that's pretty exciting in comparison to the sediment we're seeing here.
Kim, where in Canada do you live?
Currently, I'm on Vancouver Island. I'm actually in North Saanich, but if you say North Saanich, people just nod and smile. North of Victoria, near the airport.
Cool.
Yep. You are a wonderful.
Way to your heart.
Do you know what that is?
I think it's KVME, right? Good, thanks.
Just a heads up, everybody, we are rebooting our V-Link system, so we'll have the scientist offline for a few minutes. Hopefully this will fix the issue.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just creeping us closer to the...
Thank you.
All right, I'm back. I don't know if it's up yet, but I guess it is.
Right, I'm going to actually do 040 the next one.
Roger.
Chad, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's very interesting. Huh. Thought we were restarting the system. Apparently not.
I didn't hear anything, so I just tried to log in. I was like, I'm in. You kick me off if you need to, obviously. I have a question about the ROVs in terms of launch and recovery.
Sure.
Typically, isn't 20 to 25 knots kind of the limit for both?
Yeah, there's certain cutoff limits for wind speed and current, swells, etc. I believe 20 to 25 is the wind speed cutoff now.
And then what is typically swell? I mean, I know there's swell and wave height, but is it like 3 meters or what is it typically?
Yeah, somewhere around like 2.5-ish. I think it depends on what the conditions are altogether.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. I mean, this is all Nicole's call type thing, but for setting the limits, but that's generally what it rides around.
Depends a little bit on conditions, forecast conditions.
Yeah.
Like if it's marginal and you can be reasonably assured that it's coming down, you might go in, but if it's marginal and coming up, obviously not.
Yeah.
That's a great point, yeah.
It's interesting that the ship's ability to hold station on DP gets sketchy about the same time that we get nervous, around 25 knots.
Yeah.
Chad, are you still with us?
I am.
Okay. He is there, yeah. Yep.
So we're pretty directly below this 1G. I think if we go a little to the west of it, it might be a little more consistently downslope versus this.
Sure.
Maybe between. So I don't know if Chad's ready to start going to north to the next waypoint.
Yeah, let's go ahead. And then just, keep loose visual contact with the bottom just in case there's any hard substrate or something.
Roger.
But
Loose
you don't have to stay too close.
Roger that. This sounds perfect.
Okay.
Stand by. So what's going to be our bearing and
I'm going to do us just due north, and it'll bring us maybe just, we're consistent with it, just 30 meters west of the target.
Roger. And are you going to be doing steps or?
The steps have been fine. I'm just going to call in 40 meters probably.
Oh, wait. Sounds
or
good.
30, yeah, okay.
Sounds good. Due north. I can crab down, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably look a little bit to the side, so
It looks.
I'll just stay within your frame.
Looks like it's going to increase in steepness as we go.
Okay.
So should be good for a little bit.
Yeah, for now I'll keep this, and then I'll turn around as we come along those terrains.
It's irritating enough at home, but in the context of operating an ROV, when you get a little screen that pops up and says,
error,
try connecting again or contact your local network administrator.
Ben,
okay,
Ben.
Okay, thanks.
If you want to, I can wait here if you want to reset auto or the DVL.
Yeah, that would actually be good. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I will reset.
Great, thank you. Oh yeah, thanks, Marley. And Chad, once we get to 1G, objective would be if there's any time to do a transect, is my understanding.
Lost Chad. So I do know that this is the ultimate.
Oh, I'm
goal.
back again.
Oh yeah.
It keeps yeah, I guess it did it again. It boots me off, but then it automatically logs back in. But when it does that, I'm muted. However, I don't see that because I have my main screen up. And then I gotta Alt tab to VLink and go, oh, the mute button's on again.
Doesn't that workflow make sense to you?
Yeah, it's a very imperfect system. Still working.
Oh, it was fine, yeah, this morning. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'll just say something, or someone ask me a question, and then
just keep
talking.
Just keep talking to us. Yeah.
So Jess was asking about once we get to 1G, the desired transects, maybe to the H target or.
Yeah, we would probably. Can you zoom out a little bit? So we're going downslope right now. So past G, I know it flattens out basically.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
So we're going to be a little, like, let's say 10 meters up and maybe 150 meters from this really flat canyon. And then, yeah, 1H is very, very gradual upslope.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, I mean, we do need some more soft sediment transects. I know it's probably not going to be exciting, but
it does look like
we
there's
can go ahead and do that.
High intensity area right northeast of a 1G, so maybe there's something there. the slope. Just the contour. So I'm thinking once we're here, we go a little farther north and it will be pretty flat. We can kind of attack to the south if we need to.
All right, looks like SPL or VLink is kind of stable right now. Haven't been kicked off in a while. That's good.
I was going to say, we know you're there from the random background noises.
Chair creaking. Do. All right.
Chad, are you excited to come out and actually join us on board?
There's only one right answer there.
Radio silence.
Oh God. Feeling stable.
See, I start talking again, and then it goes.
What?
Comes off and comes on, and has me muted.
Say that again.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to coming aboard on Friday. this is definitely a novel experience trying to do this from home amongst the kids and family and all the other stuff that's going on. But I am pretty well prepared here. I've got 3 computers and 4 screens and all sorts of stuff. So no shortage of technology. But yeah, there's nothing like being out there. So real excited about coming out there. Yeah, so I'm a co-chief scientist with Jan Roletto she's from Greater Farallones National Marine Sanctuary. I'm from Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. And I don't know if Gary's on V-Link right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
I just figured we can go ahead and do introductions. So Gary, you can introduce yourself, and then maybe we can go front row and back row in the van.
Yeah, this is Gary Williams. I'm a curator of invertebrate zoology at the California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco. And I wish I was going on the ship. I've been on it a couple times, but maybe another time. So yeah, it's been good. So hopefully we'll get some rocky substrate here in a while. Okay, thank you.
Great, thanks for the intros. I'll go ahead and kick us off here on the ship on the front row. This is Marley sitting in the video engineering position.
Hello, this is Kim. I'm operating Argus.
Jess Sandoval, operating Herc.
Ben Gracian, navigator.
This is Mary Dury, data logger.
The entire back row.
Yep.
All the science. It does look like we'll be approaching some more or ghost terrain for the next little bit.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit upslope coming up.
Perhaps.
Very good. So for those of you watching at home who don't know what we're doing, we are in Pioneer Canyon off the San Mateo coast of California, and we are just heading over to a waypoint. We're going to go ahead and check out this area. There might be some interesting formations here, but if not, we're going to take a bearing of roughly northeast and probably run a couple of transects near the bottom of Pioneer Canyon. So it's a little different, guys, having the ship with about half the amount of people normally on it.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's not bad. There are some good things about having fewer people.
What are they, Marley? No,
it is weird,
yeah, do
though.
tell.
I mean, it's like, I feel like in the past, if you walk into the mess, there's always at least 2 or 3 people hanging out, chilling, whatever. And now a lot of times you walk into the mess or you walk onto the social deck and it's just empty. It just feels like an empty ship sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The operations, too, are quite different. Because it's interesting to realize how much benefit there is to just having a person behind you, being able to talk through the decision.
I really miss our science communication fellows as well.
Yeah.
They add a lot.
I know we're really boring on our own.
I know it does take them sometimes to kind of, prod us cattle with some good questions and good conversation. Because sometimes I think we all get focused in what we're doing, and we're not actively thinking about, speaking too much.
Okay. I'm not sure I see what you see in the, same, there's a slope behind us. Didn't we just come down a slope?
Yeah, so that's...
Okay, so that'd be it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a hazard? Okay. Thank you.
Without the science communication fellows, I've been much more unafraid to ask lots of questions about, because I had some years of taxonomic experience with kind of plankton and larval fish, but the deep sea stuff is still kind of mysterious to me. And it took me a while to be like, no, I want to know. That's been my contribution to the science communication absence.
Well, I just think it's great that, OET could come up with a safe plan during this strange time, to actually execute these science missions. So it's much better than what a lot of other people have had to do, which is nothing. Yeah. In fact, I was supposed to be chief scientist on a NOAA vessel back in July, and same with Jan too, on a different cruise, but same ship. And we pushed it to September, but it just didn't work out. All the protocols couldn't be put into place, and some of our contractors just didn't quite, trust everything. So it just didn't work out. Yeah. So we had to cancel those cruises.
Yeah, I've had multiple things just get pushed back seemingly indefinitely. I had an expedition that was supposed to be in the fall of this year. It got pushed back to the spring of 2021, and it's now been pushed back again until the summer of 2022. So it just seems like it's never going to happen. I mean, hopefully it will, but it's hard when things are just, constantly up in the air. So yeah, very, very grateful for OET making it work one way or another to get us out here and actually do some deep ocean science.
I cannot even imagine how much replanning and planning and replanning had to have happen to make that happen.
Absolutely. But, people who do ocean expeditions are pretty good with, throwing plan A out the window and adapting to new circumstances when things don't go as planned. That's part of the deal, so.
Like when you head over to Japan on, April Fool's Day for a 6-week cruise, and Air Canada cancels your flights and you're stuck there for 17 weeks.
Oh, man.
Oh,
wow.
Hopefully in a fun part of Japan.
Yeah, the Shinyu Maru was a fun part of Japan. We were on a small, gritty industrial vessel, and they couldn't get additional crew in as Japan basically raised the drawbridge, and the company asked us if we would stay, so we did.
Wow.
Is that bioturbation? Something, oh no. That filamentous thing over there.
Oh. Assuming that it was.
I think it might be some seagrass.
Oh.
Make sure it's not a line, I suppose. Gonna go do a quick zoom there, Marley. Looks biological.
Right. Seagrass.
Nice.
Yeah, it's seagrass.
All right, go and come with Marley.
Not as charismatic as I hoped.
Not a huge seagrass fan?
that a type of music underwater? Do you know what I mean? There's like bluegrass, there's seagrass.
Oh boy.
Chad did not approve of our jokes.
No, my kids hate it because I'm always doing the dad jokes and dad puns. So it's,
we're just practicing.
We're just giving you some good hits.
That's right. How far is H from here, by the way?
It's about like 800 meters crow's flight.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you want to, I mean, once we're at the target, which will be soon, if you want to explore around there, but if you wanted to keep on kind of going more north to keep on this flatter part and then move our way over to H.
Oh, no. Excuse me. Sorry. Frog in my throat there. No, actually, as we approach G, we can go ahead and just kind of follow the contour.
Awesome.
I know there'll be a slight angle, but it won't be problematic. And then we'll just try and run 2, if not 3, transects as we go to H.
Roger.
This will be a transect like at the little inflection of the canyon.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't anticipate the amount of life we saw this morning, since we won't be on rocky outcrops. Guy Cochran's in the chat room, and he's requesting to put the backscatter back up.
Yep.
On HiPAC.
Is that good? Zoom wise?
Yeah, no, we were looking at that before, and yeah, I think a good idea. I mean, it could be noise and everything. We'll go ground truth it, but the first bearing will probably take kind of right into the middle of that white reflection or high reflectivity.
Okay. It
And
starts a little below us, but are you saying like if you see where I am, like 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just hit it on right here.
Yeah, even actually a little bit slightly more north, just to kind of bisect that white, because we won't be going downhill that much.
No,
that's a fairly long distance for 10 meters. Yeah.
All right.
Kind of
I actually might just
along
keep
that.
on going north, and then it will give us, if I go north and then go like this, it will give you more time on that without losing much time. That makes sense. Maybe I'll start here. Go like this. Or I can just...
Yeah, how long is that? About 300 meters or so?
So that's, oh, I guess, yeah, I guess it's a little far north. It's 150. So I can just...
Okay, it's a...
Whatever you guys think is best. Yeah, so this would be 145, and then I could just do a crow's flight, like 050, and we'd hit it in about 180 meters.
Okay. Why don't we go ahead and do that? The 050, kind of cut it a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, once we turn, we can set up to start a transect. I know we'll be slightly, the horizon will be slightly to the downhill to the left, but that's fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
The substrate's gonna be good. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna do one last ship move north, and then start on that. Does that
Sure.
sound? Okay.
Yep. Marley, gonna do a pop zoom there?
Sure thing.
That's great.
Whoa.
Great. And now lasers off too, please, after that.
Can you get lasers? Yeah. Oh. Sorry, let me reacquire.
But they were on the bill for a while. Or for a second. It's okay.
So pretty.
Do they come in any other colors?
I think we've been seeing the same genus or species for a lot of, must be pretty cosmopolitan around here at that. I love how their bell margin makes it look like octopusy.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love seeing the texture.
Really fine tentacles too. So I was meaning to ask,
Go ahead and come wide there, Marley.
that coral we saw that had stinging tentacles with stinging cells. Are those stinging cells the same kind of mechanics of the normal scyphozoan jellies, the cnidocytes, or those little harpoons?
Yeah, the nematocytes, exactly. Yeah. Just kind of like anemone tentacles with the nematocytes.
Cool.
All right, Chad, it looks like we're just around this waypoint 1G.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the northeast and clip some of this reflectivity, see if it's actually anything.
Yeah.
May not be.
So I'm thinking from where we are, I might do more like 045 or 050.
Roger that.